From 407 to 956. My name is Roxana, born and practically raised in Orlando, Florida. I was only 6 years old when suddenly I heard my mom and dad talking to someone on the phone. They talked, and then I suddenly remember hearing the words, "We would have to sell everything." Not long after, we packed everything we could fit, making a trip from Orlando, Florida to Mercedes, Texas. In the mix of everything, I had no idea why we even moved at all. I later learned that we moved because my grandfather was ill. We moved because my father needed to be with him. The only way I could meet him was if we went into Mexico. We went for 2 weeks. We stayed until it was time to come back to the United States. That's when another problem arose. I quickly realized that something wasn't right. Me and my 3 brothers were back home in Mercedes, and our parents weren't there. They got back around sometimes that night. I hadn't noticed they had returned until I woke up the next morning. I asked my mom where they were, and she answered me, "We were still in Mexico, but everything is okay now." I had no clue then, not realizing what any of this meant until I was a bit older. Not long after that, we started school in Mercedes. I went through the school system from 1st grade to 6th grade. I had gone from being a shy little kid to becoming someone that would make friends in an instant. I joined band, competed in UIL. This continued from 6th grade to the end of 8th grade. That's when my mother told me my grandfather had passed. I cried and looked at my parents. I couldn't say anything. I just felt so hurt knowing that my father and mother couldn't be by his side. It hit me all at once. My parents weren't American citizens. I never asked them about their situation. But now I realize that my parents made a sacrifice to give me and my brothers a better life. They sacrificed being with their family to create a new one and someday give us the life they always dreamed of. In high school, I realized I had to push myself even harder to make them proud. So, I joined marching band, joined pre-AP classes, dual credit classes, and joined soccer. It paid off. I graduated top 20% of my class. Now I see how much my parents suffered to give me and my brothers an opportunity. I'm now 18, going on 19. I'm a freshman in college, on the road to success, and becoming someone my parents can be proud of, to say, "This is why we suffered. This is why we did what we did, to give our children a future."